Hey y'all, so this is gonna be part two of why I quit my group home job. I'm gonna try to make this video quick, simple, and to the point. The other reasons or reason that I quit that job is because I got tired of being there at night by myself. Like I said in the part one, uh, day shift and evening shift, they had at least two workers there. Um, and sometimes on day shift they'd have like the manager there, so really three on day, the manager and the two, work. Sorry y'all, my battery. And the two workers. But on night shift, they for some reason they think it's okay just to have one worker. Now I can see if the people there would just sleep all night. You know what I'm saying? Or most of them would just sleep all night. But that was not the case, at all. And I started to get kind of creeped out a little bit, being a woman and being there all by myself. This guy keeps trying to get in the kitchen. This other girl is yelling at the top of her lungs. Um, I just started to feel like, I don't know, not that safe because I'm there by myself. And the place, it looks like an actual house. If you didn't know it was a group home, you would think it was just somebody's regular house. I'm sure the neighbors knew it was a group home because they live, right beside it. But people, just driving by or walking by, you would think that's just somebody's house, because that's what it looked like. It didn't have the company's name on the house or anything like that. Because I think because they wanted it to feel like a home to them or something, I don't know. So I just didn't like that because with her screaming so loud, I was just scared that it's just, attracting too much attention to the house. And I don't know who's walking by, who's driving by, and they might think I'm trying to hurt her, or it's just attracting too much attention to the house for me to be there by myself at night. I remember one time there's this one guy. He's actually the only guy that can somewhat talk. He still doesn't hold conversations, but I would say he can say a sentence and he can communicate with you. You know what I'm saying? Um, sometimes he would act out. And I remember one time I was in the middle of sweeping and I heard a scream outside. It sounded like a girl, honestly. And I don't know, I forgot what time it was, but I know it was at night. It was dark, and I heard a ah! And it sounded like, it was, to me it sounded like it was coming from outside. I assumed it was coming from outside, you know what I'm saying? Because it didn't sound like the girl or the other guy that I know their screams, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't hear the scream before. And I panicked. I dropped the broom, and I think I went in the little laundry room, and I went to hiding because I was scared. I thought, should I call the police? I was about to call 911 because I was like, it's nighttime. I'm here by myself, and I just heard someone scream like this. Somebody is hurting them. I thought somebody was being attacked. It was the guy. Um, he just, every once in a while, he screams like that for no reason. Like, and nothing was wrong with him. And I said, hey, you can't be doing that, okay? And he said, okay, sorry. That was my first time hearing him do that, and I was scared out of my mind. Oh my God. My heart was just beating a mile a minute. I was just like, oh my God. That really, frightened me. There was another time I saw some lights in the driveway, and nobody's supposed to, be there. So, y'all, and they were sitting there for a minute. It's not like, oh, somebody might have been turning around, because they just kept sitting there for a little minute. And I would, they had like a big window, and I would make sure I would get away from the window so if somebody, whoever was out there couldn't see me, and they couldn't see where I was at. And I tried to peep out there, they were still there, So I called the police. Y'all, I called the police. Turns out, to make a long story short, it was the med man bringing medicine. So there, the med person, they normally don't come at night. I never see them come at night. And they don't, at nursing homes and stuff, they knock on the door and bring the medicine in, and the nurse or the med tech has to, sign off. At that place, there's this box outside, this locked box. They put the medicine in the locked box. To make a long story short, they were running late that day. That's why I didn't know what was going on, because normally the med people, I've never seen them come on my shift before. So that's why I didn't know. And plus, the way it was like red lights just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? So that scared me. I'm there by myself, you know what I'm saying? And another thing was I had no backup. Because one night, this guy, the same guy I told y'all I couldn't keep out the kitchen, he kept trying to get in the kitchen, kept trying all night. Finally, he basically fell to the floor and stopped moving. And I was calling his name, and like he started turning purple. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to, if he is not at the DNR, I'm gonna have to do CPR on him. I'm like, oh my god. I called 911. When I called 911, he started moving again, but they still came. Make a long story short, turns out he had a seizure. So I did the right thing by calling 911. They took him to the hospital, but he was okay. So even at, you know, a nursing home and stuff like that, nurses help each other out, or staff help each other out. You have somebody else to kind of like, hey, can you call 911, or can you do this? Can you help me with, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, I'm there by myself, all by myself. It's all, everything is on me. And like I said, it'd be different if they slept all night and, you know, it was just like a little babysitting job. No, that was not the case. So I just kept, I just got tired of being there alone. I remember, because I didn't get off till 8 o'clock in the morning. First shift comes in at 7. I remember when they came in, the guy, he still kept trying to get in the kitchen even after he ate breakfast, right? And the other girl had to get something out of her car or something, and she asked her co-worker, the other morning girl, hey, sit right here, can you sit right here while I go use the bathroom to make sure such and such doesn't go in the kitchen? So you see what I'm saying? On first shift, you have a partner. You know, she knew that he is not going to stop trying to get in that kitchen. So she asked her co-worker, hey, could you sit right here while I use the bathroom so, you know, he doesn't mess up the kitchen? I don't have that at night. I don't have no partner to go to. Can you sit here while, you know, I use the bathroom so he doesn't mess up the kitchen? I don't have that on third shift, and I need it. They know how he is. That's why the girl said, can you sit here while I use the bathroom, because they know how he is. But they had that on first and second, but I don't have that on third. And I brought it to their attention, like the managers and stuff. They made it this whole big deal. Long story short, it didn't happen. So I'm still there by myself, scared, frightened. I would make sure I'm staying away from the window. I would like sit in a little corner, because there was this big like living room window. I would not get in front of it, because I just didn't know who was out there. I didn't want anybody to see me. So I got tired of it, and that's why I quit my group home job. I know every group home is not the same. There's other group homes where you do have 2 people at night. This is the only group home that I've worked at, so that's just my only experience with group homes. I'm not saying that I'll never work in a group home again, but I will never work at another job, a group home, or anything like that where I'm there by myself at night. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So yeah, that's why I quit my group home job. I'm gonna end the video here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.